Hello. Decided to walk to town. I guess I live in town, so I decided to walk and share a bouquet of flowers with anybody who'll take them. I've been cleaning out the little tiny sunflower bed. This one's such a cute group of flowers. I like the way that it's just like all funny looking. So I thought I'd just do a vlog. It's cold. I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. But it's nice enough to be able to go out and I should have brought I was already outside picking a bouquet. So I didn't go inside and get my phone holder arm gyro thing. Oh my goodness, here she comes. I guess he's going over to you. Look at her. She's so funny. She's all yelling at me. I think she wants a sunflower. But I'm gonna go give these bouquets away, and then I'll toss a few sunflowers over the fence for her. I'm hoping that tomorrow is like halfway decent. I got my wagon full of my echinacеas, and I'm gonna go spread those. I deadheaded them, and I'm gonna go spread those on the outside of my fence line so that next year it'll mostly be pink. I'm not doing the white and the orange. I'm just doing the pink. And then we'll see how it goes. Next year, we won't really see any flowers, but you'll see the beginnings. There'll be like a lot of leaves. And then the following year, bam, they'll be about 2 feet tall. And they're great pollinator attractors. Like the butterflies love them. Dragonflies love them too. Which I recently found out that dragonflies are the murderer insect. They go around killing everything, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was all excited to see them this summer. But next year, the year after, is when it's going to really bloom up, because I finally am having enough that I can spread. Pretty much. I didn't have enough growth to really spread too far, except for into my own garden. Now I have enough that I can share with others, and I can do the outside of my fence line. And like I said, I'm picking flowers that can be mowed in the spring and then mowed again in the fall, and it'll be just fine. It'll just be enough to make the birds, the butterflies, and the bees happy. And then maybe let's see, not next year, but the year after that, at the end of that season, people could come and cut the echinacеas and spread them to their yards. They can come and pick bouquets and then sprinkle them in their yards. Of course, if there was somebody here in Silver Lake that wanted that right now, I would completely go and clip them some so that they can start that now. But most of the time when I offer people, they're just, they say they want to do it, but then they don't really do it. You know, this field right here, remember it has the dark purple bachelor buttons? Somebody had to have planted those there, because I was pretty surprised to see them. But then again, the dollar store has been selling those flower bombs for the last 5 years. And those, you find bachelor buttons, What do they call those? Baby's breath. Every single flower bomb I've seen so far has had a poppy. It's been a pink or red one. And then, oh, look at, there's a feather. There's a feather. And that's pumice right there. Right here. This is a pumice stone. But that's a loud truck. So we'll see if there's somebody at the gas station. If not, I'll go all the way down to the little store down there. If there's no ladies inside or there's no gentleman that wants to give a bouquet, then I'll go all the way down to the end. And if there's nobody down there, then I'm just leaving it in the vase down there. Okay. $4.89's our gas. Okay, I'm pausing it. Be back. How exciting! It was really, really sad though. Okay, first. Oh, look how much they cut off that tree. That's a lot. But anyway, when I first walked up, there was a gentleman at the gas station, and I asked him, "Hi, do you have like a mate that you want to give a bouquet of flowers to?" And his wife just passed away. Ugh. I always feel like such an idiot when stuff like that happens. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And he's like a whole day away from, he's like, I would really love to take him to my mother, but she's so far away, there's no way that they would make them. It would make it. And I was like, oh my goodness. But then when I went in the store, there's a lady there that works, her name's Amanda, who has a neighbor that has been bummed lately, and I had given Amanda a bouquet of flowers. Look how tall those apples are. I'll never reach them. And I want those. Oh, I ended up getting two. Oh, these are nice. Really nice. Anyway, so she was really depressed, and I said, oh my gosh, take her this beautiful bouquet of flowers. And I showed her why I liked it, because they were the ones that were growing all weird. Oh, it's a thing. This is my spot. Okay, I had 11 nectarines, and I ate 10 of them. That's ridiculous. In 2 days. Because I didn't leave the house yesterday because it was so nasty out. And I ate 10 nectarines in 2 days. I mean, not to say that I don't have. Look how many there are. I mean, I really don't need to be eating this many nectarines at one time. But the end of the season's coming, and there won't be any. That one has a hole in it, so. Okay, that's enough. And they're already falling off the tree. Look at those blackberries. Oh, look, they finally ripened. I hope somebody didn't spray this. But look, they finally ripened. But there was a cluster down there. It looks like somebody cut it. But look, no thorns. That's where I'm getting my blackberry next year. So the same lady owns that owns the nectarine tree that I've been robbing all summer, is the lady that's giving me the thornless blackberries. And then I've eaten so many nectarines. I probably have 25 pits, and I've already got into one of the pits and got out the seed, and the seeds look so good, so healthy. I don't know if I'm cupping this properly, but I'm going to definitely try to grow. I'm going to try to grow as many as I can. And then I'm going to plant at least 2 of them. 2 nectarines on my back by my garden area, kind of more by my driveway area. The boys have been moving cars around because they had to go get wood. They needed space. Now all of a sudden the wind picks up. So they're like playing musical cars right now, which is fine. Except for now I have 4 cars in my driveway. And I was gonna do gravel this year, but this year has been so hard on me as far as financially. I've had to be so careful. I only got to have orange juice for 1 week the whole month because I couldn't afford to buy a bunch of fresh oranges. So I think that's why I've been really on top of those nectarines and eating so many of them, is because I'm not getting my orange juice. But I don't know, maybe not this month, but maybe next month I can get things back in. I'm still playing catch up because I lost my income for 7 months this year. I didn't lose it, it just got tied up and it wasn't coming through. And then I haven't got any of that back pay, none of my back pay. So it was from January to July, and I haven't gotten any of that. So I'm playing catch up with what I'm getting, and then like I'm almost caught up with that. So basically by the time, see how they moved all the cars, by the time if I ever see that back pay, which I'm sure I will, maybe I'll be able to actually spend it on something. Or what will happen is I'll just get it like in little tiny increments of like $50 a month, where it makes no difference to me. This happens to me every few years. I knew that it was coming. I tried to prepare as much as I could, and I did, because I could have been in way worse shape. So, and it's not like I'm suffering, it's just inconvenient, and I just have to make some sacrifices and just let it go until I can pamper myself again with a fresh green orange juice. But we'll see. But I wanted to do another vlog. I got a couple apples and 6 nectarines, so that should keep me busy. The apples I like to put in my salads, thanks to my friend Nancy. She did that to me one time, and that was all she wrote. All right, bye guys.